What's up, y'all? What's going on YouTube? I need a hype up, man. Dude. Hey, check this out, man. This is the world's largest rap contest.com. We got to change the name of the website to the rap platform. Don't ask. We had to change the name. We had to change the pictures. But I built the site, right? I built the site and broke it until here fixes it. But anyway, y'all, check out. You can go. It'll be a link in the description below. You don't have to register nothing. Watch this. You can go right to the activity board. I uploaded my music. I need a hype up, man. I need a hype. And you can scroll it. Well, you can go to Uncle Mike's page. If you go to the members page. All right, we'll go this way to shortcut it. My album is dropping August the 1st. Support a brother. I'm just asking. This I put all the songs up here. Y'all can listen to the songs for free. Leave me a comment or something. Well, you have to register in order to leave a comment. It's free to register. You know, I ain't trying to get rich off of you guys. You can donate, support, whatever the case may be. Check this out, man. I finished all the songs. They all mixed and mastered. You know I'm about to play my favorite one. I couldn't find it. So, Jay-Z, look out. Rymir, look out. Diddy Kids, look out. I should play the Diddy Kids one, especially we talking about DNA test for the son and everything. But we'll do that at another date. I need a hype up. Watch this, y'all. Straight off I'm playing it straight off my own website. Yeah!
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house and he can't make bail. Neighbors scared stiff, won't retrieve they ball. If it bounce over Diddy gate, they don't call. Ain't no doorbell ringing, ain't no fence climbing. They say the devil dance quiet when the stars are lining. Talk in the street about basements with screams, where the silence too loud and the truth still bleed. Lawyer walks off, said the case too thick. Even his mama on IV drip. Sick, trying to detox demon while praying on lies. But you can't cleanse blood when it drips from the sky.
Lawyers will argue today that Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible. This morning, the case against Sean Combs returns to court following the split verdict.
I can't believe I saw the twins in the pews. Eyes wide shut, trying to dodge daddy's snooze. Courtroom silence when they walking slow. I felt the shame hit the floor like a soul on the go. They say he comfy now. Sheets folded neat. Other inmates doing favors just to eat. He's still moving like a mobile with a plan. But God don't blink. The karma hits like a fan. Cases dropping daily. Names ain't redacted. One brave soul said, nah, I ain't asking. I'm not anonymous. I'm proud with the pen. Said you're gonna remember this truth again and again.
We are just getting started. We're going to win, and we're not going to stop until he walks out of prison, a free man to his family. The defense argues there are exceptional circumstances.
I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe.
That thing go, cousin. Now what? What artist plays his music from his own website? Oh, nah. Y'all gotta go check that website out, man. That website is badder than a shut your mouth. This website with, oh Lord Jesus. Every artist, every member can upload like a Facebook. They get their own profile. Everybody can upload their music, market and promote. See, Uncle Mike is all about helping people. You can't hate on me, man. I don't know why you gonna hate on me. My fiance got a little page. She learning how to work the website. She ain't got no music up, y'all. She be posting all kinds of stuff. I like it sometimes, do a comment, make sure the website working and everything. Anyway, y'all don't want to hear about that. Y'all don't want to hear about that. Y'all about this right here.
So guys, we have...
Wait a minute, y'all. Uncle Mike got to catch his breath because I'm old. First of all, the album dropping August the 1st. I'm leaving on the 30th. I think it's the last day of this month. I'm leaving on the 30th to go back to the Philippines. Oh man, you wasn't supposed to go up there, yeah. Which is 1 week and 3 days. While I'm flying to the Philippines, y'all, my goal is to do reactions while I'm on the plane, right? Doing videos while I'm on the plane. Y'all gonna see me on the plane doing reactions. You know, you only live once, baby. So my goal is to make enough money doing the reactions. So y'all better watch these videos. Watch the videos. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who support the channel and all that type of stuff. And I'm excited. I'm happy, man, because all my little drugs. Just give me a second, man. Give me a second, man. You take so long. You know, go to somebody else to hurry up and get to what you want. I'm talking to my enders and my true fans and stuff. All this stuff I've been taking, man, has actually got me sleeping less, but I feel good. It feel like the kidney stone is gone, y'all. That's what it feel like. I know it ain't gone, so I'm gonna keep drinking all this water stuff. It was one more thing I wanted to say, man. I forgot, but I feel good. I'm getting ready to start. We've been trying to run ads for 2 months, man. And I think Facebook, I need to call them and talk to them. Say, yo, man, y'all got to cut me some slack. Facebook is about to charge me $1,000 for something, and they ain't run that one ad yet. And they saying I got a $1,000 bill. Now, come on, man. I'm like, dude, y'all ain't even run. We ain't got no signups because of y'all. And I got to pay y'all $1,000. I might have to pay it, man. You know how people say, I'm trying to give y'all some pointers, man. It sure is funny how people can have their hand out, but they don't want to help. They should be busting their tail to help, to say, Uncle Mike, how can I help you? What you need me to do? And I can assign you something real small to do and read and try to figure it out yourself. I got to figure everything out myself, but they got their hand out. I'm talking family members also. The thing that tripped me out is I'm doing everything. And then don't get me wrong, I got a couple of people online that's helping, and they doing their little jobs. But I'm trying to answer the phone. I'm doing the reactions. I'm trying to, oh my God. Then you got the fiance. When you coming back? When I get this work done, that's when I'm coming back. When are you going to do something? Have you been answering comments? No, I've been watching. Oh my God. So I said all that to say, man, I think that I had to hire some professionals to run these ads, man. I was great. Boy, I was great. Break everything up in the studio. So mad. The simplest thing, man. They make this stuff seem like it's so easy, man. It's not. And you need a team. You need people to help you do these things. So, okay, now I got that off my chest. Let's give him a thumbs up. I like my man Marah. This is gonna be a 2-in-1. We gonna give you your money's worth, right? You ain't paid nothing. Jay-Z has had enough. Fires aggressive legal documents toward Rymir. Feels pressured. Anger. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. I can't believe
a response when it comes to Jay-Z. So guys, we have a response when it comes to Jay-Z and what he is doing with Rymir. He is angry, man. He is impatient, and he basically is trying to shut Rymir down in a 40-page mass motion to dismiss everything. What is this man doing? I don't understand. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Please do subscribe to the channel. Daily and consistent content. I am back in London. and I wanted to take some time off, literally just like half a day, in between travels, just to kind of really rest and recharge and, you know, get this out to you. And boy, do we have a video to get into. He has filed this 40-page motion to dismiss everything, and he asked the judge to consider 8 previous rulings. Jay-Z has just opened up a huge case, because why are you showing examples of 8 separate judges who have denied DNA testing for Rymir? This is what you're going through.
Because the judge, you know what? And this is a shame how this world work. You know, everybody going down this road. So the judge said, well, all the judges, because I don't want to disrespect the judge, all the judges going down this road. So boom, I need to go down that road too. Oh, if all 8 people objected, then they obviously they seen something I didn't see, so I'm gonna reject it too. No, judge. No, judge. We asking y'all, just like just like in that movie that Denzel Washington was in when they got him out of jail. Anyway,
why are you showing examples of 8 separate judges who have denied DNA testing for Rymir? This is what you're going through. Instead of you to pay $40 to $50 to sort this all out, what you're doing is putting out a 40-page motion and also examples of 8 separate court documents from judges refusing DNA testing. How does that not reek of you being seen as guilty? How does that not reek of it? I'm so sorry, because that's basically what it's giving here. Pursuant to Federal Rule of Evidence 201, defendant Sean Corey respectfully requests that the court take judicial notice of the following documents identified in this request and attached as exhibits to the declaration of Carla M. Worth Schafer in support of the defendant's motions to dismiss and to strike plaintiff's complaint. And, you know, here we can see different exhibits. Exhibit B, order denying petition for genetic testing by the Honorable Doris. Exhibit C, dismissing another petition. Exhibit D, appellate order reversing. Exhibit E, order by the Honorable, and another granting motion for F, and more. What this is basically showing us with these descriptions, that these different judges are, in my opinion, basically being paid off. Because that's basically what this is given to me, as far as I'm concerned. Because what do you mean? What do you mean, guys, that separate 7 to 8 judges have denied genetic testing? It's just ridiculous. In this 40-page motion, he is trying to dismiss on lack of jurisdiction and also rules of law, and also asks the judge to take notice of 8 previous court rulings that did not result in Rymir getting any paternity test, dating back to 2010, guys. 2010 is how long that Rymir has been battling this out for. 8 separate judge rulings. You've gone to 8 separate judges. In my opinion, judiciary corruption and Jay-Z probably just paid these judges to deny paternity testing. But you have gone through 8 separate judges to prove denial of paternity testing. And then on top of that, today, you want to put out a 40-page motion via your lawyers to try and get this whole case with Rymir thrown out due to jurisdiction, due to location. How does this not reek of you being guilty? Because this is what it looks like. This reeks like you are the father. We don't even need Maury for this type of nonsense, because clearly the court documents are implying, because you're jumping through so many hoops, so many rings, going through so many levels of effort to deny this man a paternity test. And when you could have just paid far less, $30 to $40, to get all of this sorted out. You could have done all that. It would have prevented your time, a waste of not only the fact that Rymir's time, but a waste of your legal fees. Do you know how expensive this is for Jay-Z to throw out so many court documents for 8 separate judges, and then on top of that, a 40-page motion as well? Like, this man is throwing out so much for his lawyers outside of the mess that just happened with Busby and him and this alleged victim and etc. You're throwing out so much. Why are you wasting all of this money when you easily could just take the paternity test? He doesn't want to take that test because A, it can flood open the gates for multiple other illegitimate children, but also B, this would also inadvertently mean that Jay-Z was intimate with somebody who was a minor at the time, which is obviously crazy. C, you would have expected his wife to be like, you know what, take the test, rest all of this. If you have other children out there, it is what it is. I definitely believe that Blue Ivy is not the first child that Jay-Z has had. I do believe that he probably has others around, and I believe that Rymir is just one of them. And the others who might believe so are very much closely watching this case and want to know if Rymir is successful, if this is revealed as Jay-Z's son, then they're all going to come out the woodworks as well, and it's going to be an absolute mess. Jay-Z has been facing back-to-back issues, guys, since December 2024, since the case with Busby broke. After that, there's been 3 to 5 separate financial lawsuits going on, the stress of that Busby lawsuit within itself. Then he lost the defamation against Busby when you were trying to take him to court for that. And then after that, you also now have this with Rymir that's basically been leaking through for the past 6 months and going on. What the hell is happening, guys? I honestly don't understand, but Jay-Z clearly is going through something. And then outside of the, Desiree Perez is going through it with her daughter, and of course that puts eyes on Rock Nation, and then of course Nicki Minaj is dragging Desiree Perez, which puts even more eyes. So it just looks like since December, November onwards, something has shifted. I don't understand what it is in regards to them, because I don't think anybody has spoken so much about Jay-Z outside of his music when it comes to all of this legal mess that he is in, and he's tangled up in this, and I think it's only going to get worse. This reeks of you being guilty, no different to you and your lawyers publicly putting out statements that you're not friends with Diddy, you don't know who the man is. I feel like Jay-Z always does excessive actions. Even his initial statement about Busby and the case was very highly emotionally charged, and I feel like when you're highly excessive about stuff, people are just wondering, what do you have to hide? Because why are you reacting in this way? A 40-page motion that you and your lawyers have written, like, to dismiss all of this. A couple of weeks ago, you spoke to US Weekly saying that this man is harassing you. Borderline harassment, but you've somehow are able to collect 8 judges dismissing a man who simply wants to get a paternity test. And remember that Rymir, who is currently suing Diddy or coming for him right now, isn't even coming for him for paternity. He's not. He's coming for several other fraudulent ways that Jay-Z has gone around to basically prevent that paternity test happening. Rymir has seen those hoops that Jay-Z's been jumping through allegedly and is really upset with that. And so therefore, is trying to come for him. So this 40-page motion, for you want to dismiss basically on a location jurisdiction base, even if you get that accepted based on a jurisdiction base, all Rymir has to do is refile this in a correct state, if that was wrong anyways, because this man's been doing everything without a lawyer. So that's all he needs to do. Then on top of that, you also then have his family and people coming out saying that you're following him, apparently, or you're following her, the phone calls, a random number, and talking about recording stuff, and there's a certain law firm. It's just all very much shady tactics, and you can't really be shady without leaving footprints in the sand, and I think that's basically what is being seen here, and I think that it's just very corrupt. He's very angry, he's really upset, Jay-Z, and these new court documents prove that. And the more we look at the fact that, several other judges were trying to help you out here, I don't know, people are responding, and this is what they're saying: he's moving like a guilty man. Somebody said, can they not do a DNA test in a private clinic to leave this once and for all? A lot of people are saying he's really trying to shut this down. All of this does is just solidifies his guilt. Crazy guys. Somebody says, on the alleged paternity test, I don't know why Jay-Z's lawyers haven't filed a motion to dismiss this. Having reviewed the complaint, there are multiple grounds upon which the motion to dismiss can be based. An important note, the civil suit is not about DNA or paternity tests, as I was saying. The young man didn't request a paternity test in the suit, and there is no legal basis to request or compel Jay-Z to take a paternity test. None. I just don't... listen, they both look so alike. It's a lot. It really is a lot. Someone said if he was innocent, he would have been taking the test, and then you could always counter sue. He knows damn well that he's a dad, which means that he impregnated a minor. Yikes. So, this is the basic concern of what I'm seeing people online. They're all looking at Jay-Z like, what have you got to hide? Like, why are you responding in such an aggressive manner? But remember that this particular lawsuit is not about a paternity test. I want to make that very much clear from via Rymir. This is about fraudulent stuff that he feels that Jay-Z has been doing. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe back in London. And so hopefully there will be a lot more videos coming out for you guys. Please click that button, send a tip if you guys wish to, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
My bad. All right, now that that's done, this is what I want. Is this the one I wanted to do? God dog it. Oh, Street Stars 13. Let's I think it was this one right here. 50 Cent is back in Rymir after Jay-Z's. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I've been looking.
It's really interesting how people don't want to see and believe that these people will do anything to avoid a RICO case, because a RICO case is the only thing that the federal government can't turn away from.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is.
You want to know what else was going on during Diddy's trial that I was really focused on that nobody else was focused on?
What's that?
Demore Hadley.
Oh, yes.
Daughter of Desiree Perez. See, I went to the courthouse. I saw exactly what it was hitting for. I knew it was all. I knew they was the whole goddamn thing up, and I knew they had everybody wagging the dog and working media. I watched that little black girl that works for TMZ going back and forth to people like Armand Wiggins and all of the other content creators that were there. Now, a lot more got there after I left. Oh my God.
Uncle Mike was there, Jaguar.
And I sat there with the press corps and said everything that I needed to say before we found out that they would not be using testimony from Al B. Shore and Natanya Rubin and a couple other key witnesses that probably should have been able to speak and give character witness representation of exactly how dangerous a monster this person is.
Amen.
But they were excluded because they did media before the trial. Isn't that convenient?
That's crazy.
Isn't that convenient? Interesting. So yeah, watching TMZ work this thing, watching all of the YouTubers work this thing, all of those, like most of the commotion that y'all saw happen there, it was all staged. It was all orchestrated. They did the same thing. They tried it with me on my first day there. When I was there and everyone saw me and I was on the news and all of that, TMZ sent that little weirdo to come try to ambush me during my interview with international press. Sure did. See, first he walked up while I was interviewing with other people, trying to insert his way in, trying to talk to me. And, you know, he was shut down by my management and by my security. No, she's busy. She's in the middle of another. And he sat there. And then he waited to reintroduce himself when I was talking to someone else. And then I did speak to him for a second and I gave him his little couple minutes and pieced him. And we good. Now, of course, he didn't appear until after I refused to talk to TMZ twice. They wanted a soundbite from me so bad, and I told them to go off. If I wanted a remix, I'd go to a real producer. Because I had no doubt that whatever I told them, they would find some way to remix. And I said that to all of their faces. Wasn't nobody playing with Harvey Leviathan and his merry band of liars. Isn't that interesting? It's so funny. Everybody talks about, oh, she just clout chases. Then why didn't I go and give me a moment with TMZ? They offered it to me on more than one occasion, and I told them to go off each time. So instead, they send their little black infiltrator. You know, they got so many weirdo black crash test dummies that work for that company. I don't understand it. I really don't. And considering it was June and the Juneteenth and all of these black traders, it's just it's so funny. So, you know, they do, but they sent him back.
You know, TMZ, they went live on the day of the jury reading, and Harvey himself, he seemed very surprised that the RICO charges did not stick.
He seemed surprised. You know how surprised he looked as surprised as Beyonce did when she won that country album of the year, and everybody knew they bought that shit.
Oh
He looked
my
about as
God.
genuine as she did when she won that award.
Wow, Jag.
Now you mentioned
Shout out
Armand.
to Atlanta PD. I hope you find the people that robbed her.
Oh, we're gonna circle back to that. Hold
No,
that
we ain't
thought.
got to circle back. That's all I got to say about it. I hope you find the people that robbed her.
Jaguar, do you have any inside knowledge of who robbed Beyonce?
No. And wouldn't care to know. I don't care. Why
No,
would
they
they
got
rob something that was more valuable so that they could get some insurance money since they're having problems getting loans these days?
no to have some unreleased Beyonce music is. I mean, that's you're sitting on some gold there.
I don't know if you're sitting on gold or not. I don't know what it is. I can tell you whatever stole it from her. Good for you because she already stole it from somebody else. I mean, she steal all her records and everybody know that. So I don't know. Is it robbery? Or is it just, unlucky Monday?
It tells me that Atlanta is a grimy place.
No, what it says is that people are desperate and willing to do anything to get a headline that detracts from the fact that that man, that her husband, who has been denying is his child for many years, is about to finally get that DNA result that everybody has been so desperately waiting for.
I mean, if it is,
I think they would do anything to slow that headline down. But then again, the only thing that headline slowed down was the headline that I was working on about Demore Hadley and her husband, Javon Hadley, who are victims of Rock Nation. I did a whole 4-part series about it. We still haven't even released part 4 yet. Want to know why? They came after 2 of our channels and took them down, but it's still up on my main channel. Copyright strikes for shit that they don't even know, but they made sure Desiree Perez's name was on it. I'll be getting around to you, Miss Gatz. Don't you, Lara Gatz? We'll be getting around to you. You and Dr. Bober. You know, it's really interesting how people don't want to see and believe that these people will do anything to avoid a RICO case, because a RICO case is the only thing that the federal government can't turn away from. Let's just say allegedly, all of these people are exactly what I've said they are all along. Government informants who have turned hip hop into a new plantation where they get to break down and bust down on all kinds of young Black people and be able to send them to jail or threaten to get them to do whatever they want them to. Let's just say I'm right about all of that. A RICO is the only thing that the government could not ignore. They'd have to haul all of their little favorite snitches in and set up queens in and set up kings in. And then they had to find new people. Isn't that interesting?
And Jag, you spoke on the love child Rymir, Jay-Z, he's come out and said, like, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing is just won't go away.
Long-term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
Yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
to a man that chances are, just out of nowhere, random universal selection, this boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline, same straight knobby knees, is like all of this just by accident.
That's crazy.
Just by accident. It's just a coincidence that this man looks like he could be your Irish twin. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do know. I do know that I have listened to actual commentary from his godmother, Lily, who sat with a friend of mine, Liz Crokin. I was there, I was present. I heard it come out of her mouth. Wanda was a minor. A minor when she got pregnant with Rymir. And like Wanda always said, he picked her up in Philly, but he took her to New York across state lines to bed her while she was allegedly underage. Even though Lily was present when Rymir was born. She was very clear on the fact that Wanda was a minor when she was pregnant with Rymir, who was born a year before my son Giovanni. He came 92. That means she got knocked up in 91. He was well into his 20s by that time. Well into his 20s. Allegedly taking teenage girls over state line. He got unlucky, that condom broke. Poor guy. Or maybe that was just karma. Maybe God made sure that happened for a moment like right now. Disgusting. Don't nobody want to talk about the other kids that everybody denies don't exist. Whatever. You know, to be a billionaire that can't get a loan is one thing. But to be a broke billionaire,
what?
And a deadbeat dad.
Wow.
That's something different.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, even Solange's son, the Daniel kid, he says he doesn't have a great relationship with Beyonce, Jay-Z. What do you feel someone coming out saying, hey, Jay-Z's my father? What does that person want from a Hov if he's saying he does not care?
To prove that his mother wasn't a liar, because that's what they said his entire life while she was alive.
That's his mother, yeah. Hell yeah.
Denying him makes her a liar. That woman was on the phone with the judge who was harassing her, telling her, demanding that she stop filing for paternity when she gave way and died. His mama died on the phone. Trying to get proper acknowledgement for him. If your mama died like that, would you just sit around and let people keep calling her a liar? That's how your mama died, with a judge yelling at her. And turns out now, all of these judges were bought off and paid off, and they're going to be looking at sanctions and probably charges. Because what they did was illegal.
Wow. Hey. Keep it coming. Hey. Yeah. Check it out.
Real live street stars, nigga.
Real live street stars.
Hey.
Hey. Found. That joint is in my head right there, man. Jaguar Wright is gonna speak straight up truth when it come down to Jay-Z. She can't wait till something go down with his tail. Most definitely. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Appreciate all the subscribers. Appreciate everybody who support the channel. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.